Hey, what's up, y'all? Welcome back to Laloo Seafood. Welcome back to Laloo's Kitchen. Today, your girl is making a seafood boil. So stay tuned to the channel. Hang out with your girl for a few, and we're gonna be kicking it in my kitchen as we get into this seafood boil. All right, guys. So stay tuned, and we'll be right back in just a moment. Peace. All right, guys, let's get into this video. Some of the ingredients I have listed here. What you will be needing is a half of white onion chopped, half of red pepper chopped, one green onion, or in other words, a scallion, one clove of garlic, red potato corn on the cob, smoked sausage, fresh parsley, eggs, and then you'll be needing Cajun seasoning, obey, your minced garlic, and salt. And if I left anything out, I will include it later on in the video. All right, so we have our shrimp, we have our crab legs, and these are snow crab legs that you can get from your local market. These are fresh snow crab legs, guys. So you want to have fresh seafood for your seafood boil. And next, we're going to rinse our shrimp off, get it nice and clean for our seafood boil, and then we're going to rinse off our crab legs. And then you can add as you choose to add for your seafood boil. I added about 1 or 2 pounds of crab legs. Next, we're going to get into the dry seasonings that I used. I mentioned Cajun seasoning. We have cayenne pepper. We have obey. We're going to be using salt and minced garlic is one of the other ingredients that we use. I use garlic powder as well. So in our 3 cups of water that we have boiling on the stove, we're going to add about 2 tablespoons of the Cajun seasoning, 2 tablespoons of the cayenne pepper, and 2 tablespoons of the obey. And we're going to let those dry seasonings boil in our water so that those juices cook together. And then we'll add our raw vegetables, which is the chopped onions, the chopped scallions, the chopped garlic, the chopped red pepper. So then, as you can see here, I chopped all of my raw vegetables. I have fresh parsley, I have scallions, I have onions, I have red pepper, and I'm going to add it to my stew and let that all cook down very nicely, because we want those seasonings to cook together so that we have a nice, delicious seafood boil when we're done. This is very easy to do, guys. Very simple to make. Doesn't require a science genius at all. So we're adding our raw vegetables to the boiled water, and we're going to let that cook slowly before we add our other ingredients, which would be the corn, the potato. So I cook that in a separate pot, let that cook and get nice and soft so that it could just be added to the seafood boil once it's done. Here we have our smoked sausage. I use kielbasa. That's one of my preferences, one of my favorite sausages that I like to eat. So for any of these ingredients, you can add your own. Please make it to your liking. Yep, so you can substitute for whatever you choose. So I'm slicing up the sausages. And then those sausages give the seafood boil a very nice taste. So we're going to add the sausages to the seafood boil and let that cook together with those seasonings. And I'm telling you guys, it's going to be delicious. Delicious, guys. All right. So we have the sausages cooking in the stew. I added about a tablespoon or two of the salt. And this is another key ingredient of mine. I add about 1 tablespoon of the chicken bouillon. That just give it an extra boost. The flavor be delicious. I'm telling you guys. You can thank me later, but I'm telling you, the seafood boil is going to be very satisfying. So look at that stew. Those raw vegetables are cooked. As you can see, they're nice and soft. Now the stew is ready for the seafood. So we can add our crab legs now. We can add our shrimp. And you want to do that step last because you don't want to overcook your crab legs or your shrimp. So we are rinsing our crab legs off. Well, they nice and rinsed and clean. So we're going to add our crab legs to our stew. And then we're going to add our shrimp to our stew, along with the potatoes and the corn. Perfect, 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 perfect. All right, guys, so we're going to add them to the steam pot. And then that also adds another flavor to its own flavor to the seafood boil. So all of those juices cooking together gives a nice finish taste to your seafood boil. All right, look at those pretty orange crab legs. I love fresh, pretty orange crab legs. Now we're going to add our premium shrimp to our seafood boil, as we are doing now. And guys, we have a seafood boil, guys. Look at that. Delish. Delish. Thank me later. But yeah, guys, look at that beautiful seafood boil. Well, guys, I want to thank you guys for hanging out with me. I hope you guys like this video. If you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so that you're notified every time I drop one of my videos. And stay tuned for more content from Laloo. Laloo's Kitchen. Peace.